Let's go ahead and see what Sirona's been up to. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me, almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a Legolamens, but I wondered that you seemed to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bed of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense I mean, everyone around you, without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first-year witch I had been seems worlds away. And I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Miss Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her, and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can, for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Okay, so it sounds like Mirabelle was writing to Sirona. Apparently Sirona helped Mirabelle feel more comfortable. Let's see what else we can gather. Dear Sirona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Alright, yet another person. Sounds like these are all people that wrote letters to Sirona. I thought they were Sirona's own personal letters. My dear Sirona, I've sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena. Alright. Dear Sirona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite, Cream Crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Finky. Bess. So it sounds like Sirona is pretty popular. Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed. As is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks, without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents felt precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Sirona. Okay, so that was a letter that she wrote.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Indeed. So, what I could gather from that, she seemed pretty popular with everybody. And also very courteous herself in the letter that she wrote. Alright, let's go ahead and return. Oh, we could do the absconder encounter first. We're close to it. Interrupt a charging mongrel with the pulso. Apparently there's a battle nearby. I don't see it. Oh, maybe down this way. For now, I think we're more worried about the absconder encounter. Which looks like we're coming to spider territory. Oh, can't loot that.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Revelio.
Apparently that bag is in the unlootable spot. Okay, let's look at the map again. Yeah, we're practically there. This probably is a good sign that we're headed the right direction.
Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
Oh, that didn't bode well.
Stupid one.
Okay, the Scurrier's a bit of a pain. Oops. Meant to use that on somebody else. At least there's a bit of AoE.
Stupid one. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Destroy the Matriarch. It's the most dangerous. And then I know there's another one. The Scurrier, but it seems to have disappeared.
Confringo.
Yeah, it wasn't the best battle we could have
cave must
done.
be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Revelio.
It's not a whole lot of a maze.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Not another Matriarch.
Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Oh, I accidentally threw a cabbage at it.
Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Apparently the Matriarchs can also burrow.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
should have known we weren't in the clear.
Defender. Arrest. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, not too bad. Luckily we got the matriarch before we aggroed everything else. That could have made it a lot tougher. Yeah, and this is definitely less of a maze and more of a straight path. Those guys are going to jump on me at some point.
Confringo.
Nope, too late. Oh,
Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
okay, now maybe we're getting into more of a maze section. Or at least branching paths. Okay, so we're not going up that way. Okay, this looks like less of an offshoot and more of the main path. Oh, actually, we can fly in here. So we could probably get up there. We'll check this out first, though.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely looking a lot more maze-like. And I also don't know which path is the correct path anymore.
Confringo.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, this actually looks like it leads
Protego. Confringo.
to a troll fighting some dudes.
That's proper favour.
I don't think this is the way we need to go, but it might be worth investigating.
Incendio. Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Are you even trying?
Incendio. Incendio.
Confringo!
Incendio.
I literally sat there and took that.
Protego. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
So close.
Incendio.
Reducto!
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Quite beautiful.
Oop, wrong button.
Plan to make. No, you can't win. Why not simply?
Confringo.
I could do this. Oh, at least
Clear.
adventure.
Incendio.
Really enjoying the
Incendio.
view. I'd like to.
Confringo.
Now you just would appear that you're grossly
Arresto
out.
momentum. Confringo.
Confringo!
Incendio.
Looks like you're trying to lose.
Confringo. Incendio.
Do you feel a burning?
Confringo.
Don't go down easy.
Place it. Confringo.
That was a mistake.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo.
Think you're funny?
Incendio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Alright. It's kind of tough when they have shields that only have one spell.
Revelio.
Those are spiders. And they took down the troll without even my help. Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff down through here to explore. Okay, I feel like we're going the wrong way though. So we'll head back. Yep, this looks like it leads back into the spiders area.
Revelio.
There might have been a lot of stuff to loot there, but we've kind of learned that in general the loot's not worth it. But yeah, this being a maze, it's hard to tell where we need to be going.
Revelio.
Well then, this looks promising. Maybe. Oh wait. This is where we fought the matriarch. Okay. We're backtracking now. So I guess this looked more promising the first time.
Revelio.
This was something we thought maybe. Oh no, this just keeps going up. Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a centaur.
Who lived here, I wonder?
But no, this is more...
Revelio.
Wait a second, this is where we did an ancient magic hotspot. The centaurs remind me of that. Plus all the spider webs. So I guess we could have came down from there. Entered here earlier. So I guess we'll continue this way. We'll check out what's up here. Just see if there's anything worth looting.
Revelio.
Doesn't necessarily look like it. Man, this whole thing is a lot more interconnected than I'd realized. So we'll continue this way. That looks like it also leads out, which isn't the direction we're trying to go. We're trying to go deeper.
Revelio.
Okay, that probably also leads out. Oh, we started a combat.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
We will collect some of this loot real quick. But once again, I don't feel like we're in the right direction. Yeah, this whole area is bigger than I'd realize, I think.
Confringo.
Luckily, the hatchlings
Revelio.
go down pretty
Cursed
easily.
fiends.
So maybe that way, but what's over here?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
At the very least, there's stuff to search.
You will pay for your deed.
Okay, we can't go up there. We'll let them fight it out.
Confringo.
Kind of all feels like it's part of the same combat. So we haven't seen a matriarch in a while, but we have the same dueling feat every time of burying one's head in the sand. That looks like it's going backwards, maybe. In fact, it looks like there's stuff down. How do we get further down is the question.
Revelio.
That's the path we couldn't take. This might wrap around. Yeah, they definitely weren't kidding when they said maze.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Good, since that's what I'm looking for.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Yeah, he looks tough.
Confringo. Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Oh, not ads.
Protego. Flipendo.
Oh, we kind of got comboed there. We'll try that again. Definitely tough. Alright, let's hope we're in the right spot. Also had the game crash on me during the loading.
This is the infamous absconder.
Which that wasn't very nice. Yeah, it looks like we lost one of our ancient magics. So one ancient magic short.
Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Confringo.
Ah, couldn't get the heal off in time. Yeah, we have one less ancient magic than we should have because the game crashed. At the same time, this guy is not it's definitely a higher level quest than I should be, I think.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Oh. Before I could even react, like, cutscene. Oh my goodness.
Flipendo, arresto and expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Flipendo, arresto momentum.
Mighty quick with those, buddy.
Flipendo, confringo. Arresto momentum, expelliarmus. Confringo.
Yep.
Arresto momentum.
Yeah, he practically teleports with that. That's not cool. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, T. Let's go ahead and put Incendio in place of that for now. Just have another fire spell, since these guys are pretty weak against fire.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Actually, that's not a bad idea now that I think about it. Maybe it's time to use some of this stuff. Urgerus will help us out. I think that's active. Yeah.
Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Alright, looks like potions are the way to go. I just had to throw everything I could at him. Just in case I accidentally press tab
Rebellion.
again. Okay, we gotta find the amulet. Probably one of these little side paths. Oh yeah, let's move our spells back.
Confringo.
I don't know if this just leads outwards.
Rebellion.
It actually looks like it might. So let's head back in here. Well, that was tougher than it needed to be, but yeah, those potions certainly helped out. So we're basically looking for the corpse of the dude who came here before.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Which I'm afraid to say
Revelio.
could literally be anywhere. Oh wow, we've been actually close to this a few times, because we saw that a while ago. Okay, let's try heading back into that chamber. We'll look in here. Makes sense. Maybe in... Oh, yep. Heirloom pocket watch.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Revelio.
Well, at least we got a legendary piece of gear out of it as well. Now we can take one of these other side paths and get out of here. I think he was in... Alright, we'll fly from here, I think. Okay, we need to go to Upper Hogsfield. In Ironvale, was it? It was this place. Arranshire. Okay. I'll return the heirloom to Edgar. It's showing us right here, though. I don't think he's waiting for us right here. But just in case... I don't know, track quest... Yeah, now we go back to Arranshire for that. But first we'll head to Sirona.
Revelio.
If I know where I'm going from here, which I don't really. Now these are the trolls that we skipped before. And some Inferi, apparently.
Flipendo. Confringo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Which, are you guys actually guarding anything?
Revelio.
Oh, there's stuff down there. Oh, there we go. Let's see what's down here.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Kind of discovered this place on
Revelio.
accident. That's a Wingardium Leviosa if I ever saw one. Perhaps a puzzle as well. Do we need to get them all to face the same way?
Wingardium Leviosa.
First things first, let's put it in there. Trying to remember. Oh, nope, not rotate. Well, actually, maybe rotate. That's close to me. That's away. Okay, I don't think that
Revelio.
actually activated anything. But it's there now. Now maybe we can flipendo stuff. Oh, is that the only one we can actually target?
Flipendo.
So maybe flipendo is not the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. It won't rotate there. Okay, Let's try getting it face down. That must have done it. I guess they have to be opposites. That works. Also, our left hand is still glowing blue as if we have a Thunder Brew potion being used. I know it's not.
Revelio.
Let's go ahead and check out these trolls.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
A little late on that flipendo.
Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Easy enough.
Revelio.
Then we'll take on the other troll.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Oops.
Protego. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
Kinda need you to do the club thing, buddy.
Flipendo.
Oh,
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
there we go.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Let's collect some of this.
Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo.
One less foul hop.
Alright. Now, what were they really guarding, if anything? Probably nothing. Just trolls under a bridge. Okay. Upper Hogsfield. Where are you? I am going the wrong direction. Kinda hang a left a bit. This should be the right direction. Nope. A little bit more left. There we go.
Abandoned long ago.
Revelio.
Oh. That's why I can't ever go the right direction. Keep finding stuff. Actually, we've kind of been to there, I think. That was a Merlin trial we solved. But what about this?
Too much firewood. Think you can outdo my take? Hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Show you. Ha ha!
You.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Repender.
What have you done? Come
Confringo.
Don't try that Expelliarmus. Oops.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Break your little
Confringo. Repender.
How dare you!
Easy enough.
Revelio.
I say that, but we are running rather low on Wiggenweld. The Bardolph Beaumont diary entry of 1 of 2. We've been here, but it was inferi at the time. Because these are duplicates. Ow, shucks. Okay, let's see where we're headed. Gotta turn right a little ways. Yeah, those were inferi before. So that's where we found Bardolph Beaumont.
Revelio.
Okay, we gotta see what's in here. Nothing of worth. Also looked like there was a fight over here. Loyalists. Fun.
Repender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Did you drop anything? If you did, you probably dropped it too far down.
Revelio.
Okay, nothing good. We're slowly making our way to Upper Hogsfield. Just fighting everything we can find on the way. Okay, this is it. Let's go up here. Wait, did we have to come back here? Now that I think about it.
I reckon Eddie.
Here you are, a true patron of the arts. I think the drum improves the timbre. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, I don't know if he's gonna get more instruments. I think we're just
Thank you.
tipping him to tip him now.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
But yeah, we might have to talk to Dorothy, but it actually might have been talking to Sirona, now that I think about it. Yep, didn't even have to come back here. At the very least, we can sell off some stuff.
Oh, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for passing through.
Oh, you're welcome.
Quite the flyer.
Off to the Aaronshire, I believe. We could go to Hogsmeade first, but I think we'll go to Aaronshire because Hogsmeade's a little bit more central.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
No idea. In fact, for the most part, we should be able... Well, we're practically at Hogsmeade. We'll go there first. Give the stuff to Sirona.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, that was not the button I meant to hit.
Revelio.
Oh, this is one of the locked doors we haven't unlocked yet.
Alohomora.
since it's right here, might as well.
Revelio.
Got small rugs. And a bunch of stuff we don't need or care about. Can I turn this off? Nope, just reactivates it. And it's not even going to the right quest. Okay, we're looking for the 3 broomsticks.
Revelio.
Alright, that's the 3 broomsticks. Let's go talk to Sirona.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Happy to help. Actually, first, may I ask you about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Were you on the Quidditch team? Oh, actually, is Mirabelle Professor Garlic?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
So, Sirona must have been the 5th year that Professor Garlic was talking about that helped her out. Or 7th year, whatever it happened to be. Well, that's nice to know. And then, were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
Well, I'm in Ravenclaw, so I could have potentially been on the Quidditch team. Are Mrs. Sprottle and you as close as you seem?
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Well, I'm happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
You're welcome. We got the keg shelf. Now let's go turn in... Oh yeah, we can't fly here. Turn in the Absconder quest. And hopefully this magical bottle goes away soon. Actually... Oops. No, we are still lit blue in that hand. I was thinking maybe casting something else would get rid of it. But we're just carrying a Thunder Brew potion everywhere we go.
There was a time when I could...
Now off to turn in. Is that the... No, that's Hogsmeade Station. Which means we still have a little way to go to get to Arrynshire.
Revelio.
And also, Arrynshire was a little off the tracks. Okay, there's a Merlin trial.
Could
Knock
it
that
be
out since we're here.
a Merlin trial?
Also, some weird whale sound.
Lumos.
Oh, it's a kraken. That was a weird whale sound I heard. Oh, ran past this because I was distracted by the kraken. No.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Sorry, Mr. Kraken. I should have paid more attention.
That's that. Revelio.
It actually looked like there's a fourth one up there. Which is odd. No, that's for something else.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, there's a treasure cave somewhere here. Apparently we walked too far away from it.
Revelio.
So that has a platform it's supposed to go on. Oh, straight ahead.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Like I said, these typically aren't worth it, but maybe this time. We'll also pick up some pork lump juice. Yeah, this would have been a pain with just Accio. And a little Levioso.
Levioso.
Excellent.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Like I said, probably won't be worth it. And wow, our Thunder Brew's gotten really bright in there. Hopefully that'll go away on our next reload. Okay, back to trying to get to Arrynshire.
Revelio.
I guess we'll stay a little bit below and just to see if anything pops up. Like all that stuff down there. Oh, giant purple toads. Found one of their dens. Yeah, I don't think anything else here is worth it.
Revelio.
Probably not. So back up we go. Arrynshire should be around here. Here we go.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Let's give you back.
You look none the worse for wear.
I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave then?
Nah, we made it. Took a few
Mr.
deaths.
Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that Acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Here it is.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.
Alright, none of this is very good, so maybe it's just cosmetic purposes. Or it's just a place to sell off gear.
Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright.
Stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Checkerboard brown. Let's go ahead and look through some of this stuff. I know it went away with our deaths. Some of them did. Okay, that's a nothing. Checkerboard brown. Actually looks pretty good. Inventory. That was probably the necklace. Maybe some duplicate letters there. Giant purple toad. Large magical toad with warts that are useful in potion making. And then keg shelf. Shelf made from a recycled butterbeer keg. Oh, there's more apparently. Like I said, I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that was highlighted went away when we died. Oh, small rugs. Small embellishments to accentuate any floor space. The wand. This will be the checker brand one. Wherever that went. Apparently I accidentally highlighted it already. Oh, maybe further down. Quests. There we go. Kingly checkerboard handle, design in light brown, or light and dark brown, topped with a gold crown. Enemy types. Poacher rangers. These witches have mastered the levitation spell as a means of catching the beasts that they hunt. They use it skillfully in duels and battles against anyone who tries to stop them. Since they prefer to avoid the heart of battle, pulling them in close with Accio is an effective way to disrupt their plans. A stunning spell is often enough to knock them totally unconscious, but cleverness and skill are required to successfully cast it at them. And then the Absconder. This beast is an aberration, as it is not native to this region. In its short time here, however, this Acromantula possibly mothered a number of other Acromantulas in the area. Oh, that's scary to think about. More enemy types, huh? Where could it be? Oh, another troll variant. The River Troll. Distance will not protect against an angry troll, as it will tear up chunks of earth and throw them at its targets. After the troll slams its club on the ground with both hands, flipping it upward with Flipendo, will have greater leverage than usual, sending the club into the troll's face for a powerful blow. Hitting a troll with its own boulder will catch it off guard and make it more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Roger that. Let's see if there's any challenges completed that might have went away. So far, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's a picture of a centaur, and it's still a locked challenge. Don't know what's going on with all of that. And we still haven't unlocked anything for the rumor requirement, as far as challenges go. That's kind of crazy.